Hey there, car enthusiast! The previous episode with brands around the world did not work as planned.
By order of the Peaky Blinders.
The brand that must not be named blocked me from everywhere, so don't get too upset, as there will be no news about them for now. Let's stick up to a safe space and continue discussing updates from SEMA 2024. Mother's Polish stole the show with their new innovative products. I would be glad to say this, but I won't, as Mother's Polish released a new California Gold ceramic lineup. And you may ask, what's wrong with that? All the brands are switching to ceramic. But the problem is that Mother's Polish are switching to ceramic for the third time. 5 years ago, in 2019, we received CMX ceramic spray coating. 2 years later, a CMX surface prep wash and coat, trim restorer, and eventually 3-in-1 polish and coat. And you might think this is it. The line is complete and they can move forward to create something new. And they did. An ultimate hybrid ceramic wax, spray wax, ceramic detailer, and wash and wax. Why did they release another ceramic spray wax and wash and coat shampoos? That's a good question. But before you answer it, take a look at the new 2024 California Gold ceramic lineup released at SEMA, where we finally received third ceramic spray wax, wash and wax shampoo, and another one-step polish. I will not ask again why we need a third wash and wax, as I want to pay attention to something else. Isn't a California Gold lineup specific for Carnauba waxes? You had a pretty clear separation of CMX and hybrid lineups being ceramic ones, and Californian Gold being the Carnauba one. Why did you mess it up by adding ceramic to Carnauba products? I like Mother's Polish for its classic waxes and 70s to 80s vibes, but maybe besides the advertising, it will be a great idea to spend more time researching modern community needs and provide some truly new products. Even some rinseless wash would bring more value to your lineup. Let's move on to the next updates. Ceramic Pro announced an innovative ceramic coating called Matrix. The main feature and the innovation behind the product is self-leveling. It creates a thick layer on paint, 10 to 12 microns, and can fill and mask minor swirls. I like the idea of the product as it's actually an innovation for ceramics. I may be missing something as there is not much info about the product, but I don't see who will benefit from it. The main question is if it requires paint correction before application. Let's say you have minor swirls on a new car and you don't want to remove any clear coat by polishing. Will Matrix fill and mask these swirls without harming its lasting? Also, we have to keep in mind that Matrix is a professional grade coating, so I guess professionals will make the paint correction anyway, simply not to risk the final results. It means that application costs will remain the same for the customers, and it won't make the detailer's job easier. The only benefit I see is that these extra microns will provide a bit better protection and color deepness. So, the self-leveling coating presented by Ceramic Pro may not provide so much value for customers and moreover the DIYers right now. But it's pleasant to see that ceramic coatings are evolving, acknowledging that one day professional-level technologies will spread to consumer-level coatings. And this might be the place where it will shine bright. Wizards products released you won't believe a ceramic product lineup. And if Mother's released a third ceramic lineup, Wizards are going only with the first one. We are a few weeks away from 2025. Quick reminder, Meguiar's announced their hybrid ceramic spray wax during SEMA 2018. I understand we cannot compare Wizards' budget with Mother's and especially with Meguiar's, but why did it take you 5 years to release a hybrid ceramic wax? Soon, Girl Scouts will offer their own ceramic waxes, but nearly a 40-year-old brand is releasing it just now. Well, it's never too late, but nowadays we receive new brands faster than scratches on black paint, and it's extremely unprofitable for the old brands to be slow on new trends. So here are the new products: ceramic wax, tire shine, ceramic detailer, and wash and wax. The ceramic detailer was the one that initially attracted my attention to Wizards updates. I saw that their ceramic detailer became a Global Media Award winner at SEMA 2024. I thought it was something big, but appeared they were one of 97 winners that were chosen mainly by magazine journalists. I discovered this brand with its cotton metal polish, and the way it performed has been proving the brand's name. Wizards have to show magic, but in 2024, ceramic products don't look magical, especially for such pricing. 3D Car Care announced several new products and a lineup redesign. Thank God they found a budget or person who suggested them to update the labels, because this looks more like a construction adhesive from the 90s rather than high-gloss wax. The new products were added to their Retail and Pro series. Let's start with Pro. The first was all wheel and tire cleaner. A concentrated 1-gallon cleaner, pretty much like its competitors with an average price, but you can dilute it 1 to 4. If it's as effective as its competitors, which should be diluted 1 to 1, It will make this product a deal breaker. Next was Salt Stain Remover, which is a product for eliminating stubborn salt and calcium stains from carpets and upholstery. A great option if you don't want to deal with vinegar smell. Moreover, it has a few competitors in the salt stain removal niche, which adds more value to the 3D product line and means they did a great job by adding this product. However, I'm not sure if I can say the same about the next one, which was a pet hair remover, a product that you can spray on the carpet for easier pet hair removal. If I got it right, it should reduce static from the upholstery, which makes it easier to collect pet hair. As a pet owner, sometimes I use a wet hand to collect pet hair without static, so I'm not sure of how in demand such a product is. Leave your thoughts in the comments. For retail, we received a quick detailer and another Global Media Award winner, a bug wipes, which you should remember from the first SEMA part. And while I'm okay with interior wipes, using wipes to remove bugs from paint makes me concerned, as it's a great way to scratch it. Besides bugs, you have road grime and sand particles that stick to the insect remains. And by rubbing them with wipes, you can create perfect holograms on the paint. I don't know what level of lubrication it provides, but I would use it only on unpainted plastic, rubber, glass, or for some extreme occasions when classic car wash is unavailable. Stoner Car Care continues its attempts to create an odorless iron remover. And this year, they released a new one without color-changing indicators, as the previous one was color-changing the concrete. Having no indication is a bit joy-breaking. On the other hand, you have no iron remover smell. As well, it has lubricants in its compound, so it can be a great companion for claying a car. We still have to see some tests and comparisons, as another problem with the old remover was its poor effectiveness. But I definitely appreciate the fact they are trying to bring something new to the market. Stinger Chemicals released their first retail lineup. It's a Texas brand that has been around since the late 80s, but was concentrating on chemicals for professionals. It means minimum 1-gallon bottles and concentrated products. Right now, they did not invent something new, but made retail-sized 23 and 16 ounces bottles with a ready-to-use product. 7 products you can buy now are ceramic shampoo, ceramic spray sealant, glass cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, bug remover, tire dressing, and vinyl leather rubber cleaner and conditioner. Pretty basic setup, but I would be more glad to see a regular pH balanced shampoo without any waxes and ceramics. Unfortunately, I did not find an easy way for a retail customer to order, or at least to find the price of products, except for the place and order form, which was created for those who order in bulk. I hope, considering they are planning to deal with retail, they will add a user-friendly way for direct online orders on their website. And these were all interesting new products of SEMA 2024 I wanted to discuss. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas filled with love, happiness, and prosperity. And let the swirls, stains, and bird droppings pass you by at least this holiday. Don't forget to take care of your cars and have a lovely detailing, folks.